Hey everybody, Tonvo Legend 826 here. I figured I'd share my thoughts on the 8th episode of the first season of Danger Force, which was called Mika in the Middle. Now, as you all know, out of the 4 members of Danger Force, Mika has a reputation of being like a goody two-shoes, as we would call her. She has a good reputation, she does her work, she's ready to work hard and help out the other members of Danger Force, and she is helpful. I'm saying she has been helpful. I am acknowledging that. However, her nature to do the right thing has also caused her to be a snitch by ratting out her fellow team members every time something goes wrong, like informing other people of stuff they've done. Choppa and Miles and Bose have been ratted out by Mika on numerous occasions, which caused her to have a reputation of being a snitch. And the latest time she has snitched in this episode, Bose, Choppa, and Miles all messed around with Ray's car, and even though Mika did the right thing by telling Ray what happened, she also ratted out her own fellow team members, and Ray is against that. So that's why Mika received another letter on the snitch board. The snitch board is basically a point tally of how many times each member has snitched. Now, Bose only snitched once, and Miles and Choppa haven't snitched at all, but Mika snitched at least 4 times. And the recent ratting out with Ray's car, that's the 5th time she snitched. And if she snitches a 6th time, she completes the whole word snitch, and she ends up getting the shoe, the really disgusting shoe that's really like inferior, as we would call it. So of course Mika has to avoid snitching. But then Schwaz gets a call from his mother and she really wants to see him, but Ray doesn't want that to happen because Ray wants Schwaz to work for him and to be on duty. However, the kids want to give Schwaz a break and they want to give him some fun time, so they invite Schwaz's mother to come over there and see her son. Ray isn't pleased, but he allows it to happen. However, as the other kids leave and Mika's the only one there, all of a sudden we see Schwaz's mother. We find out that she's not really sick because Schwaz thought she was sick, but then we found out that she wasn't sick from Mika. She finds out that Schwaz's mother isn't sick at all, and she's faking it, and she's just doing this to gain sympathy she doesn't deserve. And Mika, of course, knows if she tells anybody, she'll receive another point for snitching, so she just pretends like nothing wrong is happening, and she tries to act like everything is fine, And, things go on for a little bit, but then eventually Mika can't take it anymore, and she finally confesses the truth about what Schwaz's mother was up to, that she's been lying about this whole thing and faking sympathy. So she tells the truth. However, she also snitched, which means that she therefore has to wear the shoes. But she did the right thing, however, by ratting Schwaz's mother out, because she was taking advantage of her own son. So, I personally think she did the smart thing by snitching on Schwaz's mother. In that case, yes, that should definitely have been allowed. But that's just my personal opinion, honestly. So that was a good episode. I thought it was a good episode. It was pretty cool, seeing Schwaz's mother for the first time, And we get to see Mika have her own plots, And maybe then she won't be snitching as often. Maybe if she wants to do the right thing, that's totally fine. She should totally do the right thing and help out her fellow team members and be productive and contribute. But not snitch her own fellow team members out for minor things that really aren't a big issue, honestly. But that's all I have to say, honestly, for the 8th episode of the first season of Danger Force, Mika in the Middle. It's a good episode, honestly, and I'm looking forward to talking about the next one. But that's all I gotta say. Tonvo Legend, 826, out.